More
What do
questions?
you say to Congress members who are concerned about violations of U.S. law regarding foreign assistance, such as the Leahy Act? Are you
I
worried
think
about
there's a
possible
yeah
retaliation?
there's a report coming out, I think tomorrow, about that analysis. I don't know if it's coming out tomorrow or not. So here's what I would say. Yeah, we have laws on the books. Israel is a well-regulated military. They have a judge advocate who I actually know. They prosecute people who violate the law of war, IDF members. So what I would say is let's listen to see what the State Department says. But back to your question, what red lines did we have in World War II? Apparently none. What I'm trying to do is destroy Hamas with the least amount of damage to the future. They got to go. For the sake of the Palestinians, they have to go. For the future of Israel, they have to go. The tactics being employed to destroy them are incredibly difficult because their behavior is making it so hard. The bottom line is when your enemy takes the people they represent and use them as pawns to drive up the casualty rate to hope the world turns on you, you don't want to reinforce that model. And I'll end with one thought that Ted had. If Hamas surrendered tomorrow and turned the hostages loose, would Israel still kill Palestinians? No. They would end the war because the threat to them is over. Here's the question. If Israel withdrew tomorrow and stopped dropping bombs, would Hamas still try to kill them? Yes. That's what this is all about. Israel is not a genocidal nation. Israel has got 6 peace agreements with Arabs. Israel is entertaining trying to recognize Saudi Arabia, the keeper of the mosque in Medina and Mecca. They have a history of integrating themselves in the region. What history does Hamas have? Killing Palestinians who want to work with Israel, destroying the Israeli population, driving them into the sea. This is about as clear contest as I've ever seen in my entire life. This is not difficult for me to figure out what to do.
Senator Graham, briefly on the southern border, the Biden administration has proposed tighter asylum restrictions. Just want to get your reaction to those. Do you think those are a step in the right direction?
I welcome anything that would lessen the flow, put a cap on parole.
Yes, Senator, you all mentioned that President Biden took unilateral
Yeah,
action, did
yeah.
not consult with Congress. Is there anything Congress is considering to do to curtail the president's prerogative to?
Yes.
Yeah. We're thinking about what tools do we have available. So to my Democratic colleagues, you could be in the same boat here. I mean, there is checks and balances here. There are rules of war, and there should be. I've been a military lawyer. I'm not asking to abandon international law here. I'm just trying to get people to understand that the enemy here is abusing every law on the books, making it very difficult for Israel. And I don't want to reward that behavior by punishing the victim. You want to punish the offender, not the victim. So we're going to look at what tools do we have, and here's the first tool I have. Sit down with Democrats and see if we can walk this back.
Senator,
Yeah.
Do you all agree with Senator Cotton's suggestion that Biden should be impeached on behalf of the president?
I didn't come here to talk about that, but given what they did to Trump, I think you make a good argument. But I didn't come here to impeach the president. I came here to let everybody know we don't agree with this decision. I don't know where our Democrat friends are. It's a horribly bad decision and dangerous because it does put the hostages more at risk. It makes the war go on longer. It emboldens Iran at a time they need to be contained. And I think what it's going to do is take off the table the last best chance for structural changes in the Mideast. The ICC coming after Israel, bad idea. I hope they stand down. Last question.
How do you feel about progressive members bringing GW protesters to the Capitol yesterday?
What's going on college campuses it disgusts me at times, but this is a free country. Bringing these protesters into the Capitol, I think, sends the wrong signal, but I don't think they're here to kill me. I don't think anybody in Israel wants to kill me or other Americans. I believe Hamas wants to kill us all. They want to purify Islam in their image. They want to destroy the Jewish state, and they want to kill Americans, the great Satan. Iran, Hamas and Hezbollah want to kill. It's one thing to act out, to say outrageous things. That's different to me than going into a person's home, killing their kids in front of them, raping their wife, and going to the next house. I promise you, we're not going to let this happen again. We will be with you, Israel. Thank you.